What if I told you that mental strength has nothing to do with looking confident, talking loudly, or never feeling scared, but everything to do with how you handle the quiet battles inside your own mind? Most people think mentally strong individuals are fearless, emotionless, or naturally resilient. But the truth is, mental strength is built in the unseen moments when life tests you the hardest. Today, we're breaking down 4 powerful signs that you are mentally strong, even if you don't realize it yet. The first sign is that you feel your emotions, but you don't let them control your decisions. Mentally strong people are not robots. They feel anxiety before big opportunities, sadness after losses, and frustration when things go wrong. The difference is they don't allow temporary emotions to dictate permanent decisions. Instead of reacting instantly, they pause, process, and respond with awareness. When you choose not to send that angry message, when you show up despite feeling nervous, or when you continue working toward your goal, even on low motivation days, that is emotional regulation in action. Research in psychology shows that the ability to delay reactions and regulate emotional impulses is one of the strongest predictors of long-term success and well-being. If you've ever told yourself, "I feel this, but I won't let it define my next move," that's mental strength. The second sign is that you take responsibility instead of playing the victim. Mentally strong people understand a powerful truth. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. Blaming others, circumstances, or bad luck might feel comforting in the short term, but it keeps you powerless. Mental strength shows up when you ask, "What can I learn from this?" instead of, "Why does this always happen to me?" Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything. It means focusing on what's within your control. When you admit mistakes, adjust your strategy, and try again. Instead of making excuses, you shift from a victim mindset to a growth mindset. Psychologist Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset highlights that people who believe abilities can be developed are more resilient, adaptable, and ultimately more successful. If you consistently look for solutions rather than excuses, you're stronger than you think. The third sign is that you set boundaries without excessive guilt. This one is powerful because many people confuse people-pleasing with kindness. Mentally strong individuals understand that saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you self-respecting. You recognize that your time, energy, and emotional capacity are limited resources. When you protect them, you protect your mental health. Setting boundaries might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to putting others first. But discomfort is not a sign of weakness. It's often a sign of growth. When you decline invitations that drain you, when you distance yourself from toxic dynamics, or when you communicate your needs clearly, even if it risks disappointing someone, that is courage. Studies in assertiveness psychology show that individuals who can communicate boundaries effectively experience lower stress and higher self-esteem. If you've ever chosen inner peace over external approval, you are demonstrating mental resilience. The fourth sign is that you keep going even when progress is invisible. Mental strength is not loud, it's consistent. It's waking up and doing the work when results aren't immediate. It's continuing to improve yourself when no one is clapping. It's trusting the process when the outcome is uncertain. Many people quit not because they lack talent, but because they lack the tolerance for delayed gratification. Psychologist Angela Duckworth calls this grit, passion and perseverance for long-term goals. Mentally strong individuals understand that setbacks are part of the journey, not evidence of failure. When you fail and still show up the next day, when you practice despite slow improvement, or when you stay committed to healing. Even when it feels messy, you are building psychological endurance. Progress often happens beneath the surface, like roots growing before a tree becomes visible above ground. If you haven't given up on yourself, even after disappointment, that's strength. Now, here's something important. Mental strength doesn't mean you never struggle. It means you struggle and still move forward. It means you cry, but continue. You doubt, but try anyway. You fall, but rise again. Real strength is flexible, not rigid. It adapts, learns, and evolves. If you regulate your emotions instead of exploding, take responsibility instead of blaming, set boundaries instead of overextending, and persist even when results are slow, you are mentally stronger than most people. And the beautiful part? Mental strength is not fixed. It's like a muscle. The more you practice these behaviors, the stronger it becomes. So, if you saw yourself in even one of these signs, take a moment to acknowledge that growth. Because in a world that constantly tests your patience, resilience, and self-worth, choosing self-control, responsibility, boundaries, and perseverance is nothing short of powerful. The next time you question whether you're strong enough, remember, strength isn't about never breaking. It's about refusing to stay broken.